This video provides step-by-step instructions on how to submit adjustments in the provider portal. You may need to adjust the number of hours a child attends your setting. You should only submit adjustments when the headcount task is closed. The process for submitting adjustments is a similar process to when you submitted your actuals. The first thing you will need to do is select the Funding tab. Then directly underneath, select Adjustments. Select the appropriate year and term, and select the funding type. You will then see the adjustment page which shows you the children you have in your actuals. Select the child you wish to amend the hours for, and on this screen select the Pending Adjustment tab. Here you can amend the number of hours. For 3 or 4-year-olds you can amend universal hours and extended hours. For 2-year-olds you can amend funded hours for disadvantaged or expanded hours for working families. For 9 months to 2-year-olds you can only amend expanded hours. When on this tab, you can use the drop-down menu to select to add more or less hours. In the field next to the drop-down, type in the number of hours you wish to adjust by. Then type in a reason for the adjustment. This is a mandatory field. When you are happy with the adjustments, select Save. The adjustment summary page will open again, and here you will be able to see the pending adjustments that have been made. When you are happy with your adjustments, select Send Claim. There are 2 buttons for this, and it does not matter which one you select. A notification will appear to say Submission Successful, and the status of the children you have adjusted will change to say Awaiting LA Download. This video will provide step-by-step instructions on how to add new starters on the provider portal. You may need to add new starters to your setting. You should only submit adjustments when the headcount task is closed. The process for submitting adjustments is a similar process to when you submit your actuals. The first thing you will need to do is select the Funding tab and then directly underneath select Adjustments. Select the appropriate year and term and select the funding type. The adjustment page will show you the children you have in your actuals. Select Add Child to add a new child to your setting, and complete the Child Details tab the same way you would for your actuals. After you complete the Child Details tab, select the Parent Carer Details tab. Complete the Parent Carer Details tab the same way you would for your actuals. Make sure you also select the tick boxes to give consent for any EYPP or 30-hour checks. Then select the Funding Details tab. In the Funding Details tab, enter the start date and end date for the child. You can also select default term dates if you wish to use the set term dates. Alternatively, type the dates in manually. Select the tick boxes if the child was present during census, attends 2 days or more, and is nominated for DAF if applicable. You can also check the 30-hour code if applicable. You do not need to enter any extended hours, but will need to enter the 11-digit eligibility code and click on the Check Eligibility button. This will be done in the Pending Adjustment tab. Select the attendance days for the child and the funding type, and then select the Pending Adjustment tab. In the Pending Adjustment, you can now type in the number of hours for the child. This can be for universal hours and or extended hours. Select the number of hours drop-down box and select More Hours. Type in the number of hours in the adjacent field and then type in a reason, for example, New Starter. When you are happy with the information, you would select Save and select Send Claim. There are 2 buttons for this, it does not matter which one you select. A notification will appear to say Submission Successful, and the status of each child will change to say Awaiting LA Download.